Fellow students and tutors, hello and good morning. My name is Nicholas Lordors, and today I'm going to present to you my chosen research method, which is questionnaires. Let's go to the first slide. I'm going to talk about the definition of my chosen research method and introduce my chosen research method to you. I'm going to talk about the advantages of this research method and the disadvantages of these research methods. The definition of my chosen research method is questionnaires. Questionnaire as a word came after the 1899 in France, after the word question in French. It can be divided into printed questions and verbal questions. Following on this slide is my introduction of my chosen research method, questionnaires. Questionnaires is a list of written questions where a number of individuals or group of people we need to answer in order for the researcher to collect all the relevant information that he needs in an exact subject that he's researching for. It's divided into open questions and closed questions. Open questions are questions which the researcher is asking a certain group of people to answer the questions in their own words and not just tick or circle a specific answer on the questionnaire. Closed questions are questions that are limited to specific answer in the questionnaire. Most of the times, people are required to tick or circle a specific answer. On this slide, we have the advantages of questionnaires in general. Questionnaires in general are easy and practical to use. Are anonymous questionnaires, which means especially when the researcher is researching on embarrassing areas such as sexuality matters or social issues such as criminal offenses and racist. Questionnaires are no time consuming. That means that are quick and do not take time. Questionnaires are also easy to collect all the relevant answers you want from a large number of people, really easy, and have quick results. With questionnaires, the researcher is reliable and can carry out the questionnaires without affecting the reliability. When asking a specific target group, the data collection of the group can be easy and collect all the results really quick, especially if you have target groups of either age or sex, male or female. And lastly, through questionnaires, you can find out new theory, new ideas. Here are the disadvantages and the limitations that questionnaires have. Firstly, on questionnaires, you can't really show any emotions, feelings, or any behavior which could be really helpful for the researcher to have a basic idea when the people he's researching for had show any emotions or feelings. Questionnaires can show a small amount of information and sometimes can be relevant with what the researcher is looking for. Needs legality. Sometimes when doing a research questionnaires, you might need a legal document from an authority in that specific area you're asking the questions. For example, get a signed paper from a local council or a town hall in the area you are researching for. Truth varies. In specific areas, you're asking questions, and it's hard to tell whether the person you made the questions has completely be truthful or thinking with a clear mind, especially when the questionnaires are based on political issues. Questionnaires can be confusing for the ones who are answering the questions. They might don't understand what the question is asking for, or they might not have the specific knowledge of the subject well, or rushing to answer the questions and leave most of the times. Data collection can take long to collect sometimes when doing questionnaires, especially when doing open questions which you don't have a specific answer to a question. And lastly, missing important questions. A researcher who is doing, for example, a closed question questionnaire may miss an important question that needs to be asked. This was the last slide of my presentation. If you have any questions, do not hesitate to ask. And on the last two slides, you're going to find the bibliography of my presentation. Thank you for your time and thank you for watching.